Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Fox Ridge Philately. This is episode 26. It is a very damp, wet, rainy day here on the east coast of Canada. It is Saturday, May 31st, and locally it is the well-known Apple Blossom Festival taking place the last couple of days, and today and tomorrow. And today is the parade day in the local town. And they've got a wet afternoon for that. It's raining pretty hard out the last little while. So I'm inside today working on stamps. And it's been a while since I posted a video. So I thought I'd just give you a little update on what I have been working on. I always seem to have several projects on the go, and they kind of go in fits and starts. And I apologize about the lighting. As you probably know, I just use my phone for these videos. And I've turned the lights off so that there's less glare here in my office, but you see there's some glare coming in from the side, which is just the window that is right there showing all the rain. So I got a few things here just to show you, get a sense of what I have been doing. This is one of the binders, 1, 2, 3, this is the 6th one I guess I have of Vario sheets that I've been working on for quite some time now, and I'm starting to get to I want to say the end, but I am starting to get to the point where I can see a light at the end of the tunnel for this project that I've been doing. These are Malta stamps here right now. Just zoom in here a little bit for you. See some of the earlier ones, and as always, I'll talk about the project in a second. I've got the Scott catalog numbers, the year of issue, and the most recent catalog value based on Scott catalog for these. There's the Malta, and as I said, I'm working through Malta. If I go back, going backwards alphabetically, there's Malaysia and Maldives, and what's before that? Malawi, and so on. So those are coming from, and I'll show you up in here in the closet. Here are the other 5 binders that I'm working on alphabetically. They all came from these wooden boxes, and I've shown you these before, part of that large collection I purchased some time ago from a local retired dealer and philatelic friend. And he, in these wooden boxes, maybe if I put the light on for a second, it might help. Just give me a second. There you go. Is extremely well organized in 102 cards, based on, you can see here, based on countries alphabetically, British Commonwealth countries, okay? And so I've been taking those as a long-term project and putting them all in Vario sheets that you've seen. And he's got a lot of duplicates back here that I'm going to have to figure out something to do with at some point. What are those ones there? I guess they're, Greece, Mint Never Hinged, duplicates, Vatican duplicates, Malta, and so on. So I'm up to, you see, next to be Mauritius, Montserrat, and then I've got a few here in the T's and the Vatican to do, and I'll have that project done. And then I'll move on to another Vario sheet project. I want to do Denmark and Norway, actually, and there are particular reasons why, besides just liking Scandinavia in general, but has to do with an upcoming trip in the not too distant future, and more of the boxes down here. So what I've been doing is taking from the 102 cards, put them in the Vario sheets, but also down here in the red boxes, he had mostly, these are used, and mostly up in here, these are never used mint stamps, and these are used. So I would take the Malta from up in here and the Malta from down in here and catalog them. So here's the red box I have out with the Malta stamps continuing back in here. So I pick away at that. So it's fairly time consuming, obviously, but I am enjoying it. Oh, it's actually not too bad with the light on right now. I thought there'd be more reflection. Might be easier this way. So there's that continuing project. And I think you know that back in the fall, my partner and I had an incredible trip through 6 countries on the Danube, downriver. And I've been mainly concentrating, but working away at Romania and purchasing Romanian stamps up to 1950. And doing the same here, put the Scott numbers and the, yeah, now you're getting some reflection. And the date issued, the year, and then the catalog value as well. So that's been a fun little project too, and I've left space to fill in right up to 1950, including the back of the book. And I'd love to someday do that for Bulgaria and Hungary. I kind of started those a little bit, but the one I've been concentrated on is Romania. We also visited Serbia and Croatia and Austria too. And if there's something that's after 1950 that's of interest to me, I've included that just because I like them. I'll give you an example here in a second. One that I just picked up, and it's, see, those are 67, 68. And you see those are CTOs there. And ones I purchased in Romania. I think I showed you those before. But an air post that I just picked up from a philatelic dealer friend of mine, which I was really quite happy about. As I continue to flip through, I'm still in the semi-postals. There, here we go, into the arrow post. But I think it's probably closer to the back because it is, yeah, there it is. It's a small mini sheet, if you will. You can see the catalog value too. And the catalog number, I should put the year on there as well. And it is commemorating, excuse me for a second, just slide down in here, Bucharest, the city of Bucharest, and 1459, so the 500th anniversary of the founding of Bucharest. So yeah, 1959 is the year it was issued. And I really like this one, not only because of the relative scarcity, if you will, or value of it, but because it has the image of Vlade Tepes. So if there's anything that's going to have Dracula or Vlade Tepes on it, I'm going to be interested in it and want to pick that up because, of course, Romania is the home of Dracula. Vlade Tepes was his name, and we visited the castle that's renowned as the inspiration for Dracula, and learned quite a bit about him. And there's just some banknotes too from Romania I included in there. So I picked that up. So yeah, continuing on that. Of course, Isle of Man is a continual project, a long-term project to gather all of the Isle of Man stamps in Mint Never Hinged, and I have the 4 Davo albums up there. So I purchased from Isle of Man Post in the 4th album here, a couple of yearly sets which were not cheap, but and the duty was a lot higher than I was expecting too. That was an unpleasant surprise, but I was able to add in the 2018 and 2020 annual sets in there. So yeah, probably sometime I should show you some of those as well. That'll be a long-term project. It has been, but slowly getting there. And then another one that I'd love to keep working at is Iceland. And these 2 albums, binders, I should say, they're not really albums, as well as, excuse me again, up in here, some more of these white ones here and down in here. You can see they have some labels on them. I picked up from a philatelic friend, local guy, and he would have spent hours upon hours putting these together and was downsizing. And I didn't purchase all of them, but I purchased a good number that were of interest to me. So this is Italian colonies, and he's created his own pages. You can see he's even got listed here all the different Italian colonies over time, because he had been collecting a number of worldwide countries up to 1950 and creating these pages for each of them, which is amazing. So you can see there's lots of room in here to be adding in items. Italian colonies. The Italian colonies, a couple in particular interested me in the East African area, Somaliland, and Ethiopia, Eritrea. That area of Eastern Africa has always been of interest to me. Just historically, I find it quite fascinating. And this is another example. He has Hungary here. So when I talked about Hungary there a few minutes ago, this is a binder that he's put together that I can pick away at adding some to it over time. Although you can see he's got a lot of Hungary filled in. A lot of nice stuff in here, and I'm just doing a quick flip through. Again, up to 1950. Some nice souvenir sheets in here. Some of them some pretty good catalog value on them. So Hungarian and Italian colonies as examples. Excuse me as I wander back in here. I'll grab the Italy one just to give you another idea of what they're like. So this is Italian one that he's created. I'm going to try the light off for a second. See if that helps. That's a little better. 1891, 1896. Italian history is, I don't know much about it, but is quite complex. Going from numerous city-states, kind of like Germany, to the creation of the nation of Italy in the 1800s. Really, really nice. I was happy to pick this up from him. Yeah, and it gives me yet more projects and rabbit holes to go down in time. Great fun. So that's a quick overview of where I am and what I've been working at. I apologize, it's been a while since I said I've posted a video, but yeah, I don't have any regular schedule. I think you know that by now. And I have other things that I like to do. I do a lot of reading, a lot of hiking, a lot of kind of wandering around and exploring. But I certainly enjoy getting to my stamps, especially on a rainy day. And just the Pitcairn Islands. Wouldn't that be cool to travel to Pitcairn Islands someday? Getting terrible lighting. These are ones I put in earlier on when I started this project, because I started by just doing ones that were of interest to me. I thought were kind of cool. So Pitcairn Islands was one of them. Sullivan Islands was another. So you can see these here. But I need to do some more work with those. So that's kind of where I'm at. Sorry the video is kind of all over the place, but hopefully you're enjoying your hobby as well. And I took a little break this afternoon after working in Malta. I'll post this video and perhaps I'll go back and work at Malta a little more this afternoon. Yeah, and then find something else to do. So take good care. We'll talk to you soon.